Hello YouTube, my name is McFlippers and welcome to the UTF series episode 7 here in the lovely land of Drooks. I'm super excited to get into the video as always, so without further ado, let's go. So as you recall, we left off here in the Nether last episode, and I said I was going to be improving upon the design some. So first things first, I wanted just a small collection system so I could stand back here, not get hit by the blazes, and all the blaze rods would be collected for me. I'd also wanted to improve upon this pathway a little bit, and add in a mob softener so that I don't have to hit all the blazes individually, and instead they can all be brought down to around about a half a heart, and then I can smack them with a sword and they'll all die. I also wanted to complete a project that I've been meaning to do for a little while now. I wanted to build a pathway somewhere up in the netherrack up there to our nether portal, because the transit from this fortress all the way around and down back to the portal is quite a treacherous one, and I have nearly died. I think I actually died once in transit, and I will die many more times if I do not build some sort of safe way. So I'd like to be building some form of pathway today up near at least bedrock level up there, because then we can use the fact that it's at bedrock level for other things in the future. And we just built this experience farm, so I figured what better way to waste all of that experience than to make ourselves some diamond tools and such, and I did not build this tall enough. But either way, those are the basic plans for the episode. So, in order to get the mob softener, I'd like to use poison potions, because I've never been able to get the piston ones to work, and they're a bit finicky, and I don't really like them. I'd like to use poison potions instead, which means I have to go back to the overworld. So, what I'm going to do now is actually not go back to the overworld. I'd like to, if possible, place in a bit of a backing right here. Alright, so I got some stairs. Stairs are considered a transparent block, so the blazes won't be able to reach them with their pathfinding. And the blaze farm should continue to work with pristine order as soon as I get rid of this block. There we are. Should continue to work with pristine order. So that's about all I needed done on this side. I just wanted to get a little pathway in. Now we can put a door up at the front, and we'll be safe when we AFK down here. Blaze farm's all functional, and we've got a collection system in place. So other than that, I think I need to head back to the overworld to get some materials now. And I will see you when I return to the nether. So, I'm back, and I've got everything that we need. I've made a brewing stand, I filled it up with some blaze power, and I've got my water bottles, I've got spider eyes, gunpowder, everything I would ever need to make these potions. But I've run into a bit of a dilemma. I said that this was a dud fortress because there was no loot, nothing interesting. That meant nether wart too, which means I have no nether wart and I can't make the potions. So I need to go find a new fortress, which is going to be a long and dangerous task. So I'm going to be off to that, and if I find anything interesting along the way, or get killed or something, I will let you know. But until that point, I will see you when I'm done. Well, I found a new fortress, and I just want to explain how hysterically close they are to each other. There's the new fortress, and there's the old fortress. I mean, they may as well be connected. They're literally right next to each other. I didn't expect that at all. In fact, I don't know how I missed this fortress the first time I ran through the Nether. How I saw that one buried in netherrack and this one completely exposed over a lava lake and didn't even realize it. That I don't understand quite very much, but I have it now, so all I gotta do is make my way in there and find some nether wart, and we will be good to go. Now, the question is, can I get in there without killing myself? And the answer is probably no. I have a habit of falling off of blocks that I'm crouching on. And it's not a very good habit to be in with. Especially on a place like Nether Fortress. But I did seem to make it in just fine. You know, this may be a good place to build a wither skeleton farm. It's nice and open, and I'm pretty sure wither skeleton farms are based on the crossroads. So we might be able to actually build a nice wither farm out of this fortress right here. And I've got all of the nether wart we'll need. We can now go home. Or at least as close to home as it gets. But first I'd like to check some of these chests out. So we got some diamonds, that's all good. Very nice. If we just keep getting diamonds, I'll be happy. I like diamonds. Oh. I don't like soul sand. That was a blaze. That was also close. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to our fortress, and I'll see you there. Now, I'm just mildly confused how you got out of there and to here. That doesn't seem to make much sense. In fact, I really can't fathom how you ended up in this area. This is all made of glass. None of these are spawnable. Where could he have come out? They can only spawn in this specific area, and do blazes just spawn randomly in the Nether? I didn't think they did. That is a very, very odd thing that just happened. And almost somewhat ironic, if I have to be honest, that it ended up spawning inside the blaze farm, too. Anyway, nether wart in there. Let's grab our... I hope it's not fermented spider eyes, because I don't have any mushrooms with me. But I'm going to say it's spider eyes. I believe it's glowstone that amplifies the potion. So we should get an awkward potion from this. Yes, then we stick our spider eye in there. We should get a poison potion. And this is going to take a while, so I'll cut you in when I get the potion. Alright, and that would be our poison potions. Splash potion of poison 2, all done. I am a local brewery. Very good. Now, along with being a local brewery comes the idea that I must actually splash these potions on the blazes. And as much as I hate to say it, I actually forgot to bring a dispenser with me from the overworld, so I'm going to steal some cobblestone from over here, and I will replace it with netherrack, which looks slightly more ugly, but it will be worth it. And let's see. If I can recall, you make a bow That's not how you make a bow. Make a bow like that. There we go. Bow goes in there. Cobblestone should go around like this. And redstone should go down there. And there's our dispenser. There we go. All set. And we'll start making the second batch. So there we go. Dispenser is all set up. Or, well, not set up just yet, but there we go. It's all set. And as soon as we fire it, all the blazes should be killed off. And then we should be able to slash them with our sword. So, I think this is good enough. Let's try it. I didn't put the... I need the... There we go. Why did that open? That's a design flaw. Yes. I'm going to have to fix that. Well, let's see. When they all stop dying, they should be at just enough to one-hit kill them. Very good. Alright. I am happy with how it came out. Very good. Alright, so, now that that's all done, we've got our little thing in here, we've got everything set up. It could be better. I think... How can we make this better? We could potentially put the dispenser in place of one of these trapdoors. That might work out. Ow, you hit me. Why would you ever do that? Ow, no, bad. The troubles. Alright, well, I'm gonna fiddle around with this for a little while, and I'll see what I can come up with. So after many close-to-death encounters, I came to this point right here. Finally got the dispenser in, and when we hit the button, it should kill off basically all the health on these blazes, and I should be able to one-hit kill them. There we go. That is a very satisfying noise. Hundreds of blazes all being killed off at once. And plenty of blaze rods to show for it. That makes me happy. Alright, so, we've got the mob softener in. All the blazes are set and ready for killing. The pathway, or the stairway up here is done. So I would say the next step in my plan would be the pathway. The pathway is, I marked it out up here, and this is where I want it to start going up. And I have the coordinates for the nether portal, so I'm just going to start digging that, and I'll be on my way. Well, there we go. I suppose something interesting happened. I just had to go make a run for cobblestone, and I fought a ghast and got returned to sender, so there we go. One achievement off the list. So I'm back, and I've got most of the path laid out. I haven't actually finished it. When I'm done mining, I want it to be a 3x3 all the way down so that we can decorate it. But I didn't do all of the mining just yet, because I realized something that would make this go a lot faster. Right now, I'm mining with a lot of stone and iron tools, and although stone and iron can cut through netherrack pretty fast, diamond with efficiency would cut through it a lot faster. And I did say that we were going to be using this blaze farm to enchant things today. So, my idea here is that if I start killing off blazes and getting myself a ton of XP, I can go enchant all my tools and armor. Then I can come back to the tunnel and we can mine it twice as fast. So I'm just going to wait for all these blazes to find their way into a hole, And I'm going to start killing them off and getting the experience and blaze rods. And I will see you when I have enough XP to continue. So I am back from the nether and I've got almost 2 stacks of blaze rods, which is very good. I'm not sure what we're going to use 2 stacks of blaze rods for, but I suppose if we ever do a lot of brewing, that'd be useful. I got 35 levels of experience from the farm. I wasted all of the poison potions we made, so hopefully we get something good out of our enchantments. Well, here's where it gets tricky. I could either make a sword and just deal with the Fortune 3 nothing else pick. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I guess we'll make a shovel as well. There we go. Yes, cover me with diamonds. Alright. Moment of truth. Unbreaking. That's horrible. Unbreaking. Horrible. Unbreaking. I'm sensing a trend here. Silk Touch, I do like. Silk Touch, I also like. Knockback, I like less. I'm feeling like I want Silk Touch on the shovel. I didn't actually grab any lapis. We're not going to have enough experience to do all of our armor, and we're not nearly going to be able to get that much experience in just today's episode. So, my plan is that over the course of the weeks that these episodes come out, we'll do more and more enchanting and slowly build ourselves up to a good armor set, rather than just wasting a ton of time getting a not so good armor set. Silk Touch and Efficiency. Unbreaking would have been nice, but that is okay. Fortune, that is not good. Protection 4. That'd be good if it was on the chest plate, but it isn't. Fire Protection, Depth Strider. I like that. I really like Depth Strider, but I've got a Depth Strider 3 book from the AFK Fish Farm. So I feel like, I don't know, we'll do Fire Protection. That was okay. Alright, well that was today's enchanting. We got pretty nice pants, actually, which will definitely help if we're going to be spending more time in the nether. And we've got a cool shovel. So now that we've got all that, I'd say it's around about time to head back to the nether and finish that tunnel to end off the episode. So I'm going to put my stuff away, all my valuables, and I'm going to head back there. So I'm back in the nether, and we don't actually have any good enchantments on this diamond pick right here. It's just Fortune 3. I mean, technically that's a good enchantment, but it's not going to be any good for mining out all of this netherrack. However, it will still be 10 times faster than using any stone picks, and the durability is far greater than any stone or iron pick I use, so I shouldn't break this diamond pick through this mining. If I do get close to breaking it, I'm gonna stop mining and use stone picks and iron picks instead, because I don't want to break the Fortune 3 pick that we have until I at least get a couple more diamonds so I can make a new Fortune 3 pick. So I'm only just now realizing how much mining there is to do in this tunnel. I really didn't think there was that much at first. Even I, the one that created the tunnel, thought it was pretty short, generally, and I mean, that's just one side. I still have to do this side of the tunnel. I mean, I severely overestimated the strength of a diamond pick, and I severely underestimated the length of this tunnel. So I finished all of the mining. We've got a nice big 3x3 hole that way and that way. That's the nether portal on that side, and that is the blaze farm way down there. You can't really see it because my render distance doesn't go far enough, so you just see a void, but there's a blaze farm down at the end of that. Just take my word for it. Anyway, this project, I definitely did not anticipate that it was going to be as large as it actually is. I've never built a proper nether tunnel before. I usually just either run through the nether or dig a hole somewhere, so I generally don't spend much time in the nether, but for this particular project, I think what's going to happen with this is that it's going to end up being a work in progress, just like with our enchanting. To enchant properly an entire set of tools and armor in one episode would probably take the entire episode, just like this would also take an entire episode just to mine out and decorate. So this and the enchanting, I believe, are both going to end up being a sort of work in progress, and as the episodes progress, we'll come back here every now and again and change it up. But for now, I'm kind of sick of the red of the nether, and I'm sure that no one else wants to see the nether for a third episode in a row, so I think for the next episode, we're not going to be in the nether. So with that being said, I'd like to thank you all for making it to the very end of episode 7 in the UTF series. I had some great fun making it, so I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. However, if you do have any suggestions to help improve for future videos, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And remember, if you did like the video, to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see more of my future content when it comes out. The channel and I would greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, keep swimming with the squids, and I will see you then.